Welcome to our daily podcast. My name is Valeria Gurrola.
And my name is Alfredo Garza.
My name is Raul Gonzalez.
My name is Elizondo.
Hope you like it.
Osama bin Laden, the founder and head of the Islamic group Al Qaeda, was killed in Pakistan on May 2 in 2011, shortly after 1 a.m. by United States Navy SEALs of the U.S. The operation, code-named Operation Neptune Spear, was carried out in a Central Intelligence Agency operation in addition to the group participating units include the United States Army Special Operations Commands. The raid on bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan was launched from Afghanistan. USA military officials say that after the raid, U.S. forces took bin Laden's body to Afghanistan for identification, then buried him at sea within 24 hours of his death in accordance with Islamic tradition, according to Carlota Gul, a Pakistan official told her that a senior USA official had told him that the US had direct evidence that inter-service intelligence chief Agham Susha Pasha knew of bin Laden's presence in Abbottabad, but Isi Pasha and officials in Washington all denied this.
Al Qaeda confirmed the death on May 6 with posts made on militant websites, moving to avenge the killing. Another Pakistan militant groups, including the Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, also moved with retaliation against the USA and against Pakistan for not preventing the operation. The raid was supported by over 90% of the American public, was welcomed and by the United Nations, NATO, the Union, and a large number of governments, but was condemned by others, including two-thirds of the Pakistan public, legal and ethical aspects of the killing, such as his not being taken alive despite being unarmed, were questioned by others.
Accounts of how bin Laden was located by U.S. intelligence differ. The White House and CIA Director John Brennan state that the process began with a fragment of information on here in 2002, resulting in years of investigation. This account states that by September 2010, these leads followed a courier to the Abbottabad compound, where the U.S. began intensive multi-platform surveillance. According to journalist Seymour Hersh and NBC News, however, the U.S. was tipped off about bin Laden's location by Pakistani intelligence officer who offered details of how the Pakistani intelligence service held him in detention in exchange for a boat trip.
In August of 2010, a former Pakistani intelligence officer approached the U.S. Embassy station chief in Islamabad and offered to reveal bin Laden's location in return for the $25 million reward, according to a retired senior U.S. intelligence official. This story was corroborated by two U.S. intelligence officials speaking to NBC News and had been previously reported by intelligence analyst Raul Gonzalez. The Pakistani official informed U.S. intelligence that bin Laden had been located by Pakistani IC in 2006 and held under house arrest near Pakistani intelligence and military centers ever since. The official passed polygraph test, after which the U.S. began local and satellite surveillance of bin Laden's Abbottabad residence.
According to the retired senior U.S. intelligence official speaking to Hersh, bin Laden was ill at this point, financially supported by some within Saudi Arabia, and kept by the ISI to better manage their complex relationship with Pakistani and Afghan Islamist groups. According to the official, retired CIA officials emphasized the importance of bin Laden's career to the press because they were nervous in torture, scrutiny, and possible prosecution. In May 2050, the German newspaper Bild am Sonntag reported the Germany's Federal Intelligence Service was aware that bin Laden was in Pakistan with the knowledge of Pakistani intelligence service. The BND informed the CIA that bin Laden was in Pakistan. The BND informed the CIA that bin Laden was in Pakistan, and Bild and Sonntag states that the CIA then found his precise location through a courier. Der Spiegel questioned the veracity of the report, producing the myths of a scandal over BND and NSA collaborations.
Identity of his career. According to the earlier official version of identification from U.S. official identification of Al-Qaeda couriers was an early priority for interrogators at CIA black sites and the Guantanamo Bay detention camp because bin Laden was believed to communicate through such couriers while concealing his whereabouts from Al-Qaeda foot soldiers and top commanders. Big Laden was known not to use after 1998 when the U.S. had launched missile strikes against his bases in Afghanistan in August by tracking an associated satellite phone.
The U.S. officials had stated that by 2002 interrogators had heard uncorroborated claims about an Al-Qaeda courier with the kunya Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti, who is sometimes referred to as Sheikh Abu Ahmed from Kuwait. One of those claims came from Mohammed al-Qahtani, a detainee interrogated for 48 days, more or less continually between November 23 of 2002 and January 11 from 2003. At some point during this period, al-Qahtani told interrogators about a man known as Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti, who was part of the inner circle of Al-Qaeda. Later, in 2003, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the alleged operational chief of Al-Qaeda, stated that was acquainted with al-Kuwaiti, but that the man was not active in Al-Qaeda according to a U.S. official.
According to a U.S. official in 2004, a prisoner named Hassan Gul revealed that bin Laden relied on a trusted courier known as Al-Kawati. Gul stated that Al-Kawati was close to bin Laden as well as Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and Mohammed's successor Abu Farah Alibi. Gul revealed that Al-Kawati had not been seen in some time, which led U.S. officials to suspect he was traveling with bin Laden. When confronted with Gul's account, Mohammed maintained his original story. Abu Farah Alibi was captured in 2005 and transferred to Guantanamo in September 2006. He told CIA interrogators that bin Laden's career was a man named Maulawi Abd al-Khaliq Jan and denied knowing Al-Kawati because both Mohammed and Alibi had minimized Al-Kawati's importance. Officials speculate that he was part of bin Laden's inner circle.